Hello and welcome to Tuner Gaming, and we are back with the No Rest Modpack. 1.0.5 is the latest variation, and a lot has changed, yes. Watching JohnFowl92 have a go at the Modpack was really helpful to see, because he's an excellent hardcore player, and he was cruising, and it's like, well, that's just, we can't have that. It's no rest. Let's get people restless, not cruising. But there were the changes that were due anyway, and one of the things is really the biggest issue with Biome Bundle is the fact that you keep spawning in the ocean. You can just to get a viable spawn can take you 5 logins, and it's really annoying. And so I gave it in our development pack. I just gave a little run through of Biomes of Plenty to give that a try. And one, you don't spawn in the ocean, which is nice. You can spawn on an island in the middle of the ocean, but at least you're not in the water. And we really like the feel of the different biomes and the textures and stuff. Biome Bundle just makes sort of big ones. There's not a huge amount of variation, whereas Biomes of Plenty does have a lot of new colours and vibrant things, and it was really interesting. So, yeah, so this is a whole new world. Here I am just preparing my stone blocks so that I can make my house larger. So if I have to hide at night, I at least have a little bit of space to do it in. And so the big thing for my son is the loot bags. He likes having loot bags, but he thought we're going to have to go in and nerf all the loot because you're getting some really high caliber stuff out of it. And that just sort of seemed to circumvent a lot of the difficulties getting started. But rather than doing that, instead we've put in the skilling mod, and the last one I put in, I got it wrong basically. I hadn't checked it through thoroughly, I just took my son's word for it. And no, it wasn't really working, so I've fixed it up. We've got reskillable in there. Things like XP diary, because the XP book wasn't going to work properly. To help you with skills. Now the way that works is if you have a look in your menu, you're going to have this nice little tab here with skills helpfully on it. And you have different levels of your different skills. And you pay your XP levels to up the skills. The defaults were quite high, and it felt a bit like you were going to be grinding a lot to get anywhere. And maybe that would be fine in a nice vanilla place to be. Better keep an eye on that. There's some mobs doing something down there. Of course, the stone blocks will stop the digging zombies, but it won't stop a creeper explosion. So, yeah, I've got to be careful with that. Anyway, back to what I was doing. So you got the skills there, had them quite high, but maybe on a vanilla world that would be fine, but on this bod pack, you'd be grinding so much, and too much would be coming at you. So, changes the levels so it's a little simpler. Basically, every time you start with 1 in every level. To get to level 2, you've got to spend 2. To get to level 3, then you would have to spend 3. So it goes up 1 each time. So it builds, it's not exponential, but it does build with the levels to make it harder the further you get. To use anything that's iron, you need 4. No, 3, sorry. You need 3 for iron, 8 for diamond. Biomes of Plenty has its own ores, and they're a little better. The base ores are a little better than iron, so you need 4 for the base ones. And the ruby and I think it's sapphire is better than diamond, just. And so instead of 8, that's 9 in whatever. So defense for your armor and your shield, attack for your weapons, gathering for your tools, except for obviously mining and your pickaxe, building for your hammer, farming for your hoe, not that that's really a big deal. And so each of these has extra things that you can put points into as well, as long as you've got the requirements for it. See? So yes, so that's the skilling. So I deliberately, this is actually just coming up to the end of night 2. So you see my little bar up here, end of night 2 here. So I've got some things at some skill levels done. We also added level up, and the big thing about that is you get to specialize. Once you've gotten 5 XP levels, you can specialize. It doesn't consume your XP levels, it's just a threshold. And I've put mine into mining because getting lots of coal for torches is a thing, so I thought that would help me early on. So I've put mine into that. There's some more numbers going off. Now that's at surface level, that's not underground, so I don't know what's going on there. Anyway, try to ignore the danger in the background. So yeah, so that helps just get XP a bit faster. You can also get XP from harvest. So if you find yourself a village, just go crazy in their gardens and you'll get you some nice starting skill levels. So I have enough. I don't actually have any iron yet, but I could get it with some of these levels. So you can of course use your levels on the level up skills, and I did put 5 levels into stone cutting just because I was trying to get lots of stone to make stone blocks, so that just sped it up a little bit. So you've got that option as well. Also, when you get as far as being able to craft a book of skills, you might be able to put some XP in there. So you've got places to spread it around. I'll just show you the biomes of plenty. Ooh, I need to put the asterisks in first. Yeah, here's what I was talking about. So you got your ruby axe. So you see that requires gathering of 9 to use that. Tanzanite gathering 4. Okay, so you've got those different levels. Anyway, just thought I'd show you that. So it's daytime now. I talked to my son about whether to make, along with stone blocks, say an iron door or something, miner zombie proof, but he said, nah, they've got to have some way of getting in. So, yeah, I'm just going to run away from my building in case there's a creepers hanging around somewhere. Okay, so here's where I decided to set up. This flat stone gives you lots of coal just on the surface, and lots of easy stone to get at. do have a dragon's nest over there, but he hasn't paid any attention to me at this point, so I'm not too worried about that. Now, one of the lovely features of this update is what's it called? Hated mobs. Hated mobs is about pests, basically. Over here is a big spider's egg. I'm going to get rid of that. That can spew out a spider, apparently. Most unwelcome egg sac. I have children in the background on school holidays, and they like to make noise at strange weird times. Anyway, the egg sac's not too much of a problem because they're mostly dormant. You see, you have these toads. Now that seems a little bit annoying, right? Toads, man, what are toads doing? But let me tell you right now, at first you get annoyed with all the toads everywhere, but the first time you come across a wasp nest, you will learn to love the toads, because they love to eat the toads, so to speak, eat the wasps, and they will kill them for you, which is great because they have the most annoying hitboxes ever, and they swarm and they bite you a lot, sting you, I guess. They're wasps. They sting you a lot, and they're hard to hit, and you might be flailing around trying to hit them, and even when they're not stinging you, because you're flailing around with your axe, say, you're chopping into the dirt. What does that mean? Oh, there's a dragon dying over the side. Well, if you're chopping into the dirt, of course you're getting hurt because of the Punch No More mod. Oh dear, he's not in a good way. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't know there was a dragon over this side. Ooh, we've got the ice. Wow, I've got dragons on both sides. Yeah, so you're trying to smack the wasp, and instead you're getting hit. You're getting stung by them, and you're getting extra damage because you keep missing and smacking the ground. So yeah, ooh. Now, another feature. Sheep do not drop wool when you kill them. You have to shear them. But in order to shear them, you have to make shears, or somehow fluke getting them and being able to use them. And to use them, you need a skill. This is where the fun comes in. I'll show you what I mean, because it's not just one skill. Shears. You need farming 5, gathering 3. So it's really hard to get your spawn point set. That's why I was saving my skills. Farming 5, 3, then 4 more, and then 5, just enough. And I've already got gathering at 3. Okay, so if I find some iron, I can make some shears, and I can get some wool. I wonder if this will have any, or whether it will blow up in my face. Yeah, so you'll hate the toads, then you'll love the toads. Trust me on that one. Sometimes these explode. Yeah, be careful of that. Iron nuggets, not exactly what I need. What's this guy? Dirt Pet. I don't like the Dirt Pet. I had him on my playtest, and he'd like hurt me a lot, and I didn't even know why, and I was really bummed about it. I got the the Anvil Pet. That was great. He was a fun little fella, because he eats iron nuggets and he fixes your stuff, which is great. Oh, hello, chameleon. Okay. Oh, it's a enchanted sword thing. Oh, it's a hole in the ground. Maybe I should pay attention to my feet. Wally's Caves is a thing. He says, segueing perfectly after falling into a cave. So Wally's Cave is designed to create cave systems, makes things a little more interesting, and you may realise, of course, interesting in this mod pack means more dangerous. Because the more developed the cave system, the more likely that something is going to spawn within X-ray distance of you. So yeah, that's a good thing. Yeah, so that's an enchanted sword. I haven't found any wasps, which I'm sort of happy about. One thing with the wasps is the wasp nest looks a little bit like an endstone. No, not endstone. Bedrock, but it's slightly different because wasp nests are papery. Ooh, I'm not sure. Is he going to be moving into my territory? That is not helpful. Is he killing all those sheep? He better not be. No, he's just going to come kill me, right? Yeah, I want those sheep for making a bed later. Okay, let's see. I'm seeing a lot of spiders' eggs, but not the wasp nest. Yeah, if you can manage to break a wasp nest to stop the annoying wasp spawning, guess what? It spews out like 4 or 5 wasps, and one of them always seems to be a champion mob. So yeah, that's fun. So I only break the wasp nest when I'm near a bunch of toads, because then they zap the wasps, and occasionally you'll even get some bonus loot bags out of it. And the wasps do all the work. The toads do all the work. Occasionally the wasps will kill. They'll have enough attacks to kill the toad, but they can't get them all before their tongues insta kill them. Okay. Some places you'll run around and you'll have wasp nests everywhere. This is an ant's nest. You need a pickaxe to pick these up, and that spews out a couple of ants for you. So yeah, some big changes in that regard. Skills is a big thing. It's going to be a big thing because it slows you down. Another thing is there's part of the Epic Siege mod is these hardcore days. The default was set at every 8 days. We've halved it down to 4. So on the 4th day, what happens is the spawn rate increases, and the light level required to spawn a mob also increases, i.e. it can be brighter and still spawn your mobs. Oh look, here's a bonus loot bag from a wasp. That's what they look like when they're dead. So there must be, they like spawning. Oh, there we are, there's one over there. You can just see it there. See, that's diorite, and that's different there. That's a wasp nest. See how it sort of looks a bit papery, like wasp nests are? Yeah. So if you see one of those and you don't see any toads nearby, I'd run away. It's amazing how quick a wasp can sting you to death when you don't have any armor or anything. Be careful of the toads though. Don't cuddle them or anything because they can occasionally give you poison effects. That's why initially you hate them, because after one gives you a poison effect and you're like, oh man, get off it. But then you learn to just live with them in harmony. Oh, nice explosion. Creeper going crazy. Anything else that's a big change? Oh yeah, you can't eat the toad's legs. Just cook them first, otherwise it's going to be bad for you. It poisons you. But cooked toad's legs are fine. Okay, so we got one over here who's doing weird things through the hill, and we got one over the other side. Get them to fight each other and kill each other off would be nice, wouldn't it? He's putting ice everywhere. Okay, this may not be such a good long-term destination in that regard. Let me have a look at what else did we add or change. Serene seasons, that's going to affect when you can plant, what you can plant and when you can plant it, because you're going to have to plant crops in the right seasons. That's a big deal. Yeah, but that's probably about it. Yeah. Oh yeah. When you create a new world, it'll automatically be set for the biomes of plenty world spawn. You can't choose a flat world or a void world or any of the other options. It's automatically. Is that another chest there? Let's see what this one will give me. Oh, yeah. You always seem to find pets in there. Saddle pet. Nice. Let's take some interesting things, I guess. Oh. What's all this? Oh, there must have been a chest up there and he froze it out. Yeah, I think that's what's happened. The dragon took out the chest. Okay. This is not very safe anymore. Is he flown off that way, maybe? Hopefully. Yeah, I've got to look up sort of what all the pets do and whatnot. There's a wiki page, it's pretty cool. So yeah, this is my little stone. You can see there's a lot of torches. A lot of torches. And they're going to need to be that many when the hardcore day comes around. This is day 3. So it should be the following day. I'm not sure exactly when it starts during that day. That will be interesting. Whether it's going to be the night, it means the night, or whether all day. They're just going to be chucking them at me. That could be fun. Could be lots of fun. So far, gives you wool. Okay, that could be very handy for making a bed. Favorite food is wheat. I've got wheat. So you got to put them in your quick bar for them to do stuff. Some of them will automatically eat and do, and other times they'll sort of only eat once they activate their skills and stuff. Yeah, like I said, you can look it up on the wiki and find out. Otherwise, it's a bit of guesswork. Ooh, iron sword. And some diamonds. Okay, I would have liked some iron, actually, but so I could make shears. Can I actually use that? I think I have got my attack up to 3, don't I? No, I don't. Oh, maybe I should do that. I've got enough experience points. Woohoo! Now I can use it. If you can't use it, it gives you a message saying, you can't use that. You can't put on armor, all that sort of stuff. It'll just be like, no go. Sorry, you do not have the skill requirements. Okay, what's he doing? Nothing like having that sound going in the background just to keep you on your toes. I don't even know what's over this side at the moment. Let's have a little look. See, so that's totally the idea behind the skills. I just picked up an iron sword, but before I could actually use it, I had to have the skills for it. So it's not like day 1, just wandering about, oh wow, now I've got an iron sword. Oh, now I can kill anything I want. It's like, no, you will have to show some, put in some effort first, doing stuff. Let's see, the grass is greener. Okay, this looks like another dragon nest. So this is dragon country, obviously. A little well thing just there by the looks. Unfortunately it's made of cobblestone, or it's steel, or it's stone. Not much else of interest. Not in sight anyway. Yes, nice. Anything else to tell? No. So yeah, that's basically what's coming in the mod pack. I'm going to try and keep this world going, so that each time there's an update, I can sort of show not just beginning every time. Of course, this requires me to survive adequately, which is, you know, another matter, but hopefully I'll be able to build on things and show some of the further points of the mod pack. And I might even do a video on the hard day, so that you can see how that works. I've not actually experienced one yet, because this is the first time I think I made it to day 3. Love that sound, just keep me on my toes. Look at this dragon, is it caught in the cave by the looks? You're a silly dragon. I bet he could still fry me straight away. But you might be able to sneak past him and steal his gold! See his nests over there. Yeah. What's over here? Oh, there's a wasp nest. Ant. What's the time? Yeah, time's still clicking. So at the moment, yep, still have the day set for probably twice as long as the night time. Maybe even a little more than 2 times. So you've got time to get set. Still doesn't make it easy. It took me quite a few attempts before I got a world that I could get through the first night in. And I really just had to stop gawking and looking for the perfect location, and just basically the first one that looked vaguely viable. Like, okay, I'm going to build here. Oh, there's chickens. I love hats. Chickens do. Do I have any hats? 1. Well, I should wear that. Jeremy, is it? Jeremy, my turtle hat. Tortoise? I think he's tortoise, actually. Okay, so you can see this is pretty tame during the day. There's a lot less wasp nests, and I think the cold is keeping the wasp numbers down. Where's my base again? I just got myself a little turned around. That is not good. I think it's this way, right? Please be this way. Oh, I can't run because I'm hungry. Here's some melon I found earlier. I'm a bit far from it. Okay, now I'm a little worried. Because, yeah, while it may be pretty tame during the day, this is beautiful spawning area, isn't it? That's enough food. A very, very nice spawning area. I'm pretty sure back this way, right? Yeah, there's a dragon thing there. Because it's nice and flat. Lots of potential for mobs to just get crazy. Heading home. Okay, so there we go. There's the world. We've got the things are happening. I've got my nice little stone brick ugly box. Later on, I really need to get mining and get some iron. I've actually got the skills now for using iron equipment, but don't have any actual iron equipment. Something hurts. says my subtitles. I don't like that because it tends to mean something coming to get me. Nope. Okay. Time to head for the bunker. I'm not even going to risk it because I want to get, like I said, I want to get far on this. I want to build it a bit, have some interesting stuff going on, and that was going to take a little bit of conservative play. Next time I see you, might be just demonstrating a hardcore mob day. Until then, hope you enjoy 1.0.5. There's lots in there to play around with, and as always, feedback and comments are greatly appreciated and in fact encouraged. Whether you don't like it or you do like it, all feedback helps us craft a better mod pack. Alright, thanks for watching.